Well, we finally got wrapped up here and I'm ready to hit the road. I got to head south and beat the snowstorm. Oklahoma is supposed to have big time snows and it's going to be cold, but I'm proud to say we finally got the boat ready. It's ready to hit the road. Here's my setup, 21-foot Triton. Can't wait to get it on the water and break it in. Mercury 250. Whew. I got a break and it's time for another video.
Yep, you have your cool headlamp on too.
We picked up the boat last night, drove in snow down to El Dorado, Kansas, and picked up the boat at Russell Marine. They did a great, hurried up, quick job of getting this thing rigged. Got the GARMINs looking pretty on here. I mean, everything they did. Got the new trolling motor on, power poles, the charge, the PRECISON sonar mounts. They did everything. They did a great job, and we owe you guys a big thanks.
No doubt.
But now
Russell
it
Marine
is,
saved us.
Yes, they did.
We were in a time crunch.
So now here we are. I've got 48 hours before I leave and head south to break this thing in before REDCREST, and just doing some last minute little things, put the prop on, and now I'm about to start loading this thing so I can start to get figured out, organized. So this year I've got to kind of reorganize things. I'm running the 21 TRX, not the 21 TRXS. So the layout's a little bit different. So I need time to just get in here and get everything situated. Anybody that has a boat, you know what I'm talking about. So 47 hours and whatever it is. No, we're like 36 hours now.
For what?
For me to leave, right?
I don't know. It's a blur.
It's a blur. So there's a lot to do.
We've only actually had the boat in our possession for like 24 hours. So.
Yeah, since picking up at Springfield. Then it was at the wrap company. We ran down there and picked it up. Then they rigged it. So now it's in our possession. So just show it again for you, or yeah, let me see that.
Who's your helper?
Carter is helping me.
Carter, you earning some cash?
Yeah.
Carter is helping me. I just got my spare prop mounted, so it's safe and secure in here. Got my trusty coffee can.
Your fancy coffee can, what's that for?
This is one of the most valuable things a guy can have in a boat. One, for bailing water, God forbid. If you got to put water in your live well bags, or you got to put water in your live wells just to hurry things up. Or it makes you be very discreet if you have to take care of business, like when there's a lot of people around. It's amazing what you can do with this can.
You mean go to the bathroom?
Sure, yes. Yes, it's amazing what you can do with this can around a lot of people, and they think you're just working on tackle. So,
oh my
just
gosh,
a nice tip right there.
Next time you see him working on tackle.
Do not drink out of my coffee can. I might not recommend that.
Are you grossed out, Carter?
No, I've done it before.
Oh, lovely.
Do it.
He's enjoying his Casey's Pizza for lunch, little lunch break. Leftover Casey Pizza from the fantastic Super Bowl. Getting everything ready. I'm gonna put some screen protectors on, I guess. Check those out. Just getting the boat ready and set to go practice.
The best part of the Super Bowl right here, my Casey's Pizza.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, we finally got wrapped up here and I'm ready to hit the road. I got to head south and beat the snowstorm. Oklahoma is supposed to have big time snows, and it's going to be cold, but I'm proud to say we finally got the boat ready. It's ready to hit the road. Here's my setup, 21-foot Triton. Can't wait to get it on the water and break it in. Mercury 250. This thing scoots along good. Got 4 ODYSSEY batteries back there. I've got my 2 8-foot power poles. I've got a power pole charge back there to charge my batteries and keep them charged. So this is, how I organize it. I've got the ODYSSEY batteries back there. I've got the power pole charge, and I've got my infamous coffee can back there. But that's the back section back here. Basically, when I have an official in the boat or a co-angler or something, this will only have tools and the rest is for them. But right now I've got a PLANO bag here full of some plastics and some jigs back there. Live wells, don't need those much anymore. Got my cushion here behind the seat. Over here, I've got another PLANO bag and just a variety of edge boxes. I've got some jerk baits here, crankbait, square bills, and some bladed jigs over here. So that's kind of my setup in the back. Let's go up front. I took the center seat out here because obviously you don't need that. A lot of people ask what this is for. This is when you see us, when we catch a fish, first thing we want to do is put our power poles down. So instead of me having to turn and go to the front of the boat, all I have to do is hit this with my foot or my hand and power pole goes down.
So it's an extra switch you add
so,
on? Okay.
There it is. I've got the KastKing's locked and loaded. I've got it about as full as it can go. I improvise. I use all the little foam and stuff just to keep the reels from getting beat up here. As you can see, I took some Velcro and took my running light just as an extra. I've got the power pole light on the back, but that's just as an extra. So I've got it over there to keep it out of the way. In here, you can see this is kind of the extras. Got my life jackets. Got some rain suits in there. It's where I've got my graphs for the long drive. And then I've got some PLANO boxes here just to keep odds and ends, towels, buffs, all that odds and ends stuff. And down in here, I took 2 of the Edge spinnerbait boxes and turned those in. You know, they're really dry and keep everything safe in them. I've got my paperwork in here, some safety stuff, first aid stuff. The other one, I've got a MLF scale, and I've got a change of clothes. When it's this cold on the water, always good to have a change of clothes. I've got...
just in case you spear a wave or get wet?
Or you fall in or something like that. I've got a couple spare trolling motor props. Got a marker buoy. I've got push pole, Fraybill plug knocker. So
that's where you keep all your extra
life jackets.
essentials.
Yes, extra stuff over there. And then in here, this is kind of my office. And this is the part that I'm going to be challenged with a little bit here when I first get going. My past boat, the 21 TRXS, had 2 compartments here, and I was able to organize a little bit differently. So the next week or 2 is going to be for me to figure out how I want to actually lay this out. But this is where I keep my stuff up here for the tournament. I've got my day box up here, my terminal tackle, and the stuff that I think I'll be using. So there it is. That's my boat. You know what? Everybody sets them up different. You have to do what works for you. But this is my setup here. I've got my extra stuff in the back. This is where the business takes place up here. Extra rain gear, life jackets here. But this is where the stuff I'm going to use for the days here. Obviously the rod's right over here in the rod box, quick and handy. So there it is. The boat's wrapped. The boat's rigged. I've got all my stuff in here. It's ready to go. So time to get ready for the season. Let's go.
All right, so we have the boat wrapped, we have it rigged, we are ready. Now Brent has to load it all in because he has to go break it in and get ready for REDCREST.
And I really was excited to go break it in and go fish Rayburn. It's one of my most favorite places in the country to fish.
He was anxious to leave the frozen tundra of Kansas.
And guess what?
Freezing.
I know it's hard to believe, but I think about anywhere in the United States you guys can appreciate this. I'm going to take the cold weather with me, and I love you. I'm going to spend Valentine's Day on Sam Rayburn. And I'm going to pay the price for it. I think the high on Sunday is like 38 degrees. Monday, they're calling for freezing rain and in the 30s. And Tuesday, the last day I'm there, in the 30s as well. So I think Rayburn's going to be more of a survival time. It'll be good to get out there and break the boat in and see if I can still remember how to throw a bait caster and get everything dialed in. But ultimately, REDCREST is right around the corner, and I'll be headed up there to meet my lovely wife, who's going to be taking the 5th wheel down to meet me there and hopefully go win REDCREST.
Right, so Brent's gonna leave this weekend and head down to Rayburn to break in the boat. I will be driving the camper down to meet him at Lake Palestine for REDCREST, so we're super excited about that. He's gonna get some things broken in, and we are ready to start camping again.
Yes, can't wait to get back to camping and all that.
Ready to get back in the camper, so he has to totally pack in this boat and get it completely loaded because he hasn't even touched it yet. So he's gonna get it ready. He's gonna get everything organized.
Can I get back to work now? I think she does this so she can come out here and hang out with me, but
I like to hang out in the Morton building.
Can I get to work?
Get to work.
Back to work.
All right.